Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for joining the virtual yoga session hosted by Santa Clara Library. I thank the library for giving us this opportunity to be together and continue our yoga practice like we used to do before the COVID situation. So, Adrian did mention that we will be recording the session just to make sure that the participants will not be recorded. So, feel free to keep your video on. It will be just me that will be recorded on the session. So, kindly do not worry that your name or you will be anywhere in the video. Just to make sure, I wanted to repeat that one more time. Also, anyone who is joining these classes that have any specific health conditions, such as vertigo issues or high blood pressure or any heart related issues, or if you had any recent surgeries, then please make sure that you listen to your body and go at your own pace. So don't try to push yourself too much beyond your capacity. Because we are not in the same room and I'm actually hosting this class virtually. So please use your own discretion. And if you start to feel very tired or if you just feel something is not right, then just back off, take a break, and then you can jump onto the mat for the next pose. All right. That being said, let's all sit in a cross-legged comfortable position. We'll start the class in a seated position today. Place your hands on top of your knees with your palms facing up to the ceiling and very gently close your eyes. Let's all start by bringing our awareness to the breath. Let's all take one very slow, deep, long breath in and a very relaxing breath out. Drop your shoulders down a little bit. One more very slow, deep, long breath in. Trying to gain length in your spine. And a very relaxing breath out. Once again, dropping your shoulders down, relaxing your shoulder and neck muscles. Relax your entire face. Relax your jaw and your tongue inside your mouth. Relax your eyeballs and the space in between your eyebrows. For the next 1 hour, let's all try to stay connected with our body, mind, and breath. Take your time, very gently start to open your eyes by first bringing your gaze towards the floor and slowly bringing it up to eye level. Release your hands and let's gently move our head from side to side, relaxing and maybe up and down a little bit and come back to the center. We'll start with a simple forward bend today. So let's take our hands all the way up. The fingertips are facing forward, your palms are facing forward. Hollow your belly, lead with your chin. So don't look into your body like that, look forward and gently lead with your chin and place your fingertips down to the ground. Look forward. Stay where you are. I'm going to put a little back so you can watch me better. Ready? Please crawl our hands a little forward. Walk your right hand a little forward. Walk your left hand. Walk your right and walk your left. Slowly drop your palms down, gently bend your elbows And let's just let it go. Surrender to the ground. And breathe. Make a connection with your glutes, your hips. Relax your hips. Try to let go of your chest towards the ground. Don't hold on to your upper back muscles. Allow the gravity to take over your body. Very slowly take your time. Lift your head up. Gently lock your elbows. Look forward and release the heel of the palm off the ground. So you are back onto your fingertips. We are going to crawl towards the right side. Take your time to gently walk your hands towards your right side at your own pace. You don't have to go really far. Just stay. And now bend your elbows one more time. Drop your palms down and slowly bring your forehead towards your right knee. Feeling the stretch on the left side of your body. Let go. Breathe. Very slowly lift your head up. Lock your elbows. Bring yourself back onto your fingertips. The heel of your palm is off the ground and without jerking the lower back. Very subtle and slow movements. Bring yourself back to the center. When I say center, your wrist, elbows and shoulders are approximately in one straight line. And then we're going to walk towards the other side at your own pace. Don't have to really push anything right now. Let go. Stay here. Drop your palms down. Bend your elbows. And now slowly start to bring your forehead towards your left knee. Make a connection with your right side of the body, especially the muscle that is right on top of your right glute. Maybe you're feeling a stretch over there. And breathe. Very slowly lift your head up. Lock your elbows. Come back onto your fingertips without jerking the lower back. Tiny and subtle movements. Bring yourself back to the center. And then take your time to crawl yourself up into a seated position. Very slowly take your hands all the way up. We'll give a counter position for that forward bend. So you're going to turn your palms out like that and then take your hands all the way to the back. I'm going to change my position. You can stay just the way you are. I will be the one adjusting all the time because it is easy for you to just watch me by staying in the same position. Take your hands behind you like that. The fingers are pointing towards your body. Bend your elbows. And now let's take the gaze all the way up to the ceiling. Try to lift your chest up, your chin up, kind of slightly arching your back here. And breathe. Feel the opening in your shoulders and the opening in your heart. Breathe. Now very slowly bring your chin forward and then walk your hands back. Release your hands. You can stay where you are. Make a fist of your hands and very gently rotate your wrists and change the direction of the rotation of your wrists. And release. Just shake your hands off a little. Let's go towards the side a little bit more now. Take your hands all the way up. Turn your right palm facing outward. Very slowly take your right hand and rest it down to the ground. Bend your right elbow. Take your left hand all the way towards the right side. And breathe. Still okay here. If this is coming really easily to you, slowly take your left hand and place your palm in between your shoulder blades. And work on opening that left elbow out a little bit. You're still looking down towards the ground on the right side. Still okay here.
See how it feels to look towards your left elbow by pushing that elbow a little further back. Breathe. Very slowly take that hand over, just like how you were at the start position, and drop your right elbow down completely to the ground. Now the thing that we should not be doing is lifting our left knee up like that, right? So you want to keep your left knee down and then work on bringing your right elbow down. If it is not coming down, that's okay. Let it be off the ground, that's fine. But don't do this. In order to place the elbow down, don't start to lift your knee off, the left knee off. Very slowly pull the belly button towards you. Take both your hands all the way up. And let's go towards the opposite side. Left palm turns outward. Bend your elbow. And then just take your right hand all the way towards the left side. Make adjustments. See if your left elbow comes down to the ground naturally without lifting this time your right knee off like that. Right? So keep your knees by pressing your inside of your thighs. And then just work on placing your left elbow down. If this is a lot for you, just stay here. Relax your jaw and breathe. Those of us who can go a little bit deeper, take that right hand, place your palm in between your shoulder blades. Still look towards the ground. You don't want to strain your neck muscles. Still okay here. You're feeling quite comfortable in this position. Work on slowly opening up that right elbow. And turn your head and look towards your right elbow. And breathe. And now slowly as you exhale, release your right hand. Let's take that right hand diagonally towards the left side. Place your left elbow down towards the ground. Bring to the right side of your body. Take your time, press on your left palm, release your left elbow up. Take both your hands all the way up. Interlock your hands, press the heel of the palm all the way up. Let's just open up. Move your head a little bit, relax your shoulders, reaching the heel of your palm all the way up to the ceiling. Stay. Release your hands. Keep your palm facing up. Hold on to your right wrist with your left hand. Your palm is still facing up towards the ceiling. And gently, let's open up the side body one more time. And come back to the center and switch. Hold your left wrist with your right hand, left palm up to the ceiling. And let's open up the left side of the body. And come back to the center. Release your hands. Let's rotate the shoulders. And reverse the direction of the rotation of the shoulders and let it go. Let's release our hands out a little bit. Let's extend the right hand all the way out. Bring your wrist, your elbow and your shoulders in one straight line. I'll go a little bit diagonally so you can see my hand better like that. Right? So your hand is not dropping down like this or it's not way up like that. Approximately your shoulder, elbow and your wrist are in one straight line. Your fingers are dropping down and your palm is facing outward. Right? Now hold on to your fingers and let's stretch it out really nicely. So the stretch should be felt as far as your bicep muscle. And breathe. Let's take the fingers up and let's pull the fingers towards our body. Let's drop the fingers down, but this time your knuckles are facing out. Your palm is facing towards your body. Right? And place your hands on top of your knuckles and pull. So push your wrist away from your body now. And release. Shake that hand off a little bit. Let's do the other hand. Take your left hand out, fingers down, your wrist, elbow, shoulders in one straight line, and then energetically press the heel of the palm. So you're going to really focus on the heel of the palm and press it away from your body. And breathe. And up. And fingers down but knuckles facing out, palm turned towards your body. Push your left wrist away from your body now. and release. Let it go. Shake it off a little bit. Alright, let's take our legs to one side and come into a simple basic cat and cow position. So we are going to have our wrist in line with our shoulders. Our knee is going to be in line with our hips. Right? We have space between our legs, which means to say we are not hugging our thighs. Relax your toes, let the toenails touch the ground. Ready? Slowly as you inhale, gaze all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale, round. Try to lift the center of your spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, look towards the ground. Let's come into a neutral position. The neck is in line with the spine. Stay where you are. I'm going to change my position so you can see me better. Let's now anchor the toes. Alright, we're going to lift opposite hand and opposite leg off the ground. Let's start with our right hand. Just release your right hand off the ground. And now gently release your left leg off the ground. Keep your feet flexed. And breathe. Let's see how it feels to point those toes. Point your toes. And flex. And point. And flex. And one more. And flex. Rotate your left ankle. And reverse the direction of the rotation of your left ankle. Find stability by keeping your right toes anchored. Let's lift our right hand and left leg, but point your toes and reach your fingertips and toes in the opposite direction. And exhale, elbow to the knee, touching your right elbow and your left knee. Inhale, lift it higher. And exhale, elbow to the knee. Drop your right hand down, drop your left leg down. We have our toes anchored. Let's relax our toes. Let the toenails touch the ground and move your hips from side to side. Just wagging the tail, relaxing the lower back muscles. Come back to the center. Stay. Anchor your toes. Once again. This time opposite hand, opposite leg. We are going to switch also the hand and leg position. Let's start with our left hand off the ground. Let's take the right leg off the ground. Keep your right feet flexed. Find stability. Still breathing. Finding stability. Point your right leg toes. And flex. And point. And flex. And one more. And flex. Gently rotate your right ankle. So isolate the joint. Don't move your whole leg. It's only your ankle that is rotating. And reverse the direction of the rotation of your right ankle. Let's point the toes. Very slowly as you inhale, left hand and right leg goes all the way up. And exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, let's take it all the way up. And exhale, elbow to the knee. Very slowly drop your left hand down, drop your right leg down, relax your toes and gently wag the tail. Shake, move your hips from side to side, relax the lower back. Very slowly walk your hands back towards your body. So I'll face forward, you can stay where you are. Gently bring yourself all the way up. Now those of us who had wrist issues might have felt it a little bit on the wrist. So let's take a moment to release our wrists off. Thumb inside, covered with your 4 fingers, gently rotate your wrists off a little bit. And reverse the direction of the rotation of your wrists. Release your hands out. Let's give a spinal twist to the body. Left hand comes forward, right hand goes back. Breathe. Very slowly turn your gaze forward, bring yourself into T-arm position. And now right hand comes forward, left hand goes back. Remember and notice how your breath is doing. And come back to the center. Take your hands all the way up, interlock your hands, press the heel of the palm all the way up. Relax your shoulder and neck muscles and breathe. Let's open up the side body. Let's take it all the way towards the right side. I'm going to add a little bit more over here. Let's open up the elbows now. So you're going to bend your elbows, both your elbows, and you're going to open your elbows away from each other, right? And then you're going to bring your right elbow kind of next to your body to the best you can, not really touching the body. And breathe. Let's take the hands diagonally across again, just like how you started. Pull the belly button towards you, come back to the center. Breathe. Let's take it towards the other side, towards the left side this time. Ready? Slowly bend your elbows. Try to pull your elbows away from each other. At the same time, your left elbow is coming next to your body, like that. And open the elbow out. And breathe. Pull the belly button towards you. Take your hands diagonally. And then gently bring yourself back to the center. And release your hands out. Slowly circle your shoulders off and reverse the direction of the rotation of your shoulders and let it go. Move your head a little bit, move your shoulders and arms a little bit. Alright, we're going to add a little bit more to the position. Those of us who have knee issues, right? If you have knee issues, ongoing knee issues, even if you don't, I would recommend please place a towel below your knee, the left knee for now, because we're going to start with the right. Or if you don't have a towel handy for today, you can roll your mat like that and place your knee on top of that, right? So see, make sure you protect your knee. So just like that, place your left knee, keep your left leg toes anchored and bring your right leg forward like that. Stay where you are. I'm going to go a little bit diagonally over here again so that you can see me better. So we are here, right? Let's take our hands, place your hands on your hips. Some of you may be able to relax your toes. If you're comfortable, just relax your toes. Those of you who feel the balance is a challenge, anchor your toes for stability, right? Anything is fine, both are fine. Then slowly push your hips forward like that. See how my knee is going over the ankle right now? So I don't want to have that to happen, right? So I'm going to adjust my leg like that a little bit forward and so that my knee and my ankle stay in one straight line as I push my hips forward. Ready? Now slowly as you inhale, take your hands all the way up. Remember you have an option to anchor the back leg toes. If you feel when you lift your hands, you're losing your balance. And breathe. Stay. Very slowly as you exhale, take your palms facing up to the ceiling. Sweep your hands all the way forward. Allow your belly to rest on top of your right thigh. Reach your hands all the way to the back. So it's like a spear arm position. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Palms facing up to the ceiling. Let's arch up the back. Go a little deeper. Exhale, sweep your hands. Let's take the hands all the way to the back. Let your belly rest on top of your right thigh. Just two more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, chest up, chin up, lifting your rib cage up to the ceiling. And exhale, sweep those hands back and take to the back. Just bring your hands all the way up. So don't go any further, just stay where you are and drop your hands down. Stay where you are. I'm going to face forward now. So basically, I'm going to make it easier for you to view me, right? Take your left leg toes, turn it inwards towards the right side like that. Keep your toes anchored now. And gently extend your left leg all the way out like that. Press the knee down, flex your feet all the way out. The goal here is to open the back of the right leg, the extended leg. Take your hands all the way up. You can either place your hands, option 1, on your thighs without pressing your body weight. Option 2, next to the body. Option 3, touch your toes. Option 4, bring your forehead towards your knee. Pick that works for you today. And breathe. Very slowly pull the belly button towards you. Take your hands all the way up. Very gently circle your hands all the way up. Pull the belly button towards you and gently place that right leg down to the ground. Bring your left leg back in position. So you're going to turn your ankle to bring it in line with your left knee. Stay where you are. We're going to take this right leg to the back now. Place your hands on either side of that right leg. Take that right leg all the way to the back. Keep it extended. So I'm going to go sideways here. So you will look like this. Great. Ready? Gently drop that right leg down to the ground. Catch the ball of the feet on the ground. Press that heel all the way to the back. We are continuing to open the back of the leg a little bit more. Ready? Now uncurl your toes. Let the toenails of your left leg press to the ground. Lift your right leg off the ground. Point your toes. Let's take that right leg all the way towards the left side. And keep moving. And keep moving. And drop that right leg down to the ground. So you are pressing your toenails. You're not anchoring your leg, but you're pressing your toenails to the ground. Your right leg went towards the left side, right? You're going to walk your hands towards your right side. Push your hips all the way to the back. Drop your right knee down to the ground. And now bend your elbows and slowly work on bringing your forehead towards the ground. If you are unable to place your forehead down, make a fist with your hands like this. And then rest your forehead on top of your fist like that. Those of you who are able to extend your hands and bring your forehead down. Very slowly take your time, lift your head up. Gently walk your hands back towards your body. Let's start by anchoring the right leg toes. So the right leg which went to the left side, anchor those toes. Release your right knee off the ground. Anchor your left leg toes. Very slowly lift that right leg up. Bring it back in position and catch the ball of the feet. Just press that heel all the way to the back. Last time. And release. Bring your knees together. I'll turn forward now. And let's come into a child's position. So what we are going to do is we're going to extend the legs all the way as wide as our mat. We're going to relax our toes. So press your, uncurl your toes. Press the top of your legs to the ground. And gently walk your hands and let it go. Bring your forehead down. Once again, if you feel your forehead is not resting to the ground, you have an option to make a fist and rest your forehead on top of your fist. And breathe. Very slowly lift your head up. Gently walk your hands back towards your body. Let's bring our legs towards each other, but not completely. We are setting ourselves up one more time for a cat and cow position. We're going to change our hand position now. So lift your left hand off the ground, turn your fingers towards the left side, and then turn it towards your body and rest the heel of the palm down to the ground. Other hand, right hand off, out towards your body, heel of your palm resting to the ground. Make sure your hands are about shoulder width apart. So they're not like together like this, or they're not too wide like that, right? Keep it to the distance of your shoulders. Ready? Slowly as you inhale, gaze all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale, round. And inhale, gaze all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale, round. Let's come into a neutral position. That means to say the neck is in line with the spine. Lift your left hand off, turn your fingers facing forward. Lift your right hand off, turn your fingers facing forward. Very gently walk your hands back towards your body, stand up on your knees. Make a fist of your hands, cover it up with the four fingers, and gently rotate. Just in case, those of us who have tenderness around the wrist, we might feel it. So it is a good option to release those wrists off occasionally. And reverse the direction of the rotation. Now take your hand, take your right thumb, and then massage the base of your left wrist, right below the palm. You just want to use the thumb and really massage it off. And then do the same thing with your other. Use your left thumb and massage. This would be called the heel of the palm, right? Basically, so the heel of your palm, you're massaging it off using your thumb, bringing the blood flow back, and just open and close, and shake, and rinse. Alright, let's do the same sequence on the other side, but this time we are going to place the towel below our right knee. Right? So protect your right knee. Remember, you have an option to roll your mat as well. Keep your right leg toes anchored. I'll already go a little diagonally, that will make it easy for us. Alright? So keep your right leg toes anchored like that and bring your left leg forward. Alright, we're going to walk this leg a little farther away so that the knee doesn't shoot off the ankle. So walk that leg a little bit further and then place your hands on your hips. Support that lower back always. And then let's see how it feels to gently. So do not push hard. You're guiding your hips forward, right? So that would be the right word to use. You're just helping it a little bit. See how that feels on your lower back. Now, this is already a lot for some of us on our quads, on the inside of the thigh. And the more you're going to start to push, some of us will feel it in our lower back as well. Listen to your body. Take your hands all the way up. Let's just arch up the back. Palms are facing towards each other right now. And breathe. And breathe. Ready? Turn your palms facing forward. Slowly sweep your hands. As you do that, rest your lower abdominal muscles on top of your left thigh. Take your hands all the way. Skier arm position. So our goal here is to lead with the crown of our head forward like that. Inhale, sweep your hands. Arch up your back. Push your hips forward. Take your hands all the way up. Exhale, sweep your hands. Open up those shoulders, upper back muscles, and let's take it to the back. Breathe. Very slowly inhale, take your hands all the way up. Stay. Slowly relax your hands. Circle your hands all the way out. Let go of your hands. We have our right leg toes turned, tucked, right? Just turn it towards your left side like that. And then extend your left leg out. I'll turn forward for your convenience. So we will look like this. Our right leg toes are turned inwards and they are anchored and left leg is extended out. Our hip, knee and ankle are in one straight line and we have our toes flexed. Ready? Option 1. Without pressing the upper body weight, just softly place your hands here. Do not dump your whole body weight on the leg, right? It would be too much pressure for the leg. Just rest it here, just because you don't want to hang it down like that. Stay here. Option 2, you can place your hands on either side of that leg. Option 3, hold on to your toes. Option 4, open up those elbows, bring your forehead towards your knee. Create space between your shoulder blades. And breathe. Very slowly, as you inhale, take your hands all the way up. Circle your hands all the way out. Pull the belly button towards you and gently bring that left leg back in position. Take your time to bring your right leg back in position, which means to say your right knee and your ankle are in one straight line. We're going to pull this leg back, remember? Very slowly place your hands on either side of that left leg and take that left leg all the way to the back. I'm going to go sideways here. So you're going to look like this, with your left leg lifted off the ground with your toes flexed. Gently catch the left leg to the ground. Press the heel all the way to the back. We are continuing to open the back of the left leg. Ready? Very slowly relax your right leg toes. Uncurl your right leg toes. Lift your left leg off the ground, point your toes. Take your time to slowly take that left leg towards the right side. Your thighs will intersect and then there will be a point when you can't go any further. Drop that left leg down. Now push your hips back until your left knee completely comes down. So I don't want you to keep your knee up like that, right? Rest your left knee completely down to the ground and relax your toes as well completely. Your left leg went towards the right side. Walk your hands towards the opposite side. Bend your elbows and gently bring your forehead towards the ground. If it is difficult for you to place your forehead down, stack up your hands, rest your forehead on top of your fist. And breathe. Very slowly press on both your palms. Gently walk your hands back towards your body. Keep your hands shoulder width apart. Anchor your back leg toes, which is your left leg. Release your left knee off the ground. Anchor your right leg toes. You find some grounding now. Right? Slowly lift your left leg up. Catch the ball of the feet one last time on the ground. Press the heel all the way to the back. And gently bring that left leg back in position. I'm going to face forward. So we are kind of in a cat and cow position here. We're going to work on releasing our knees off the ground from here. Right? Keep both your toes tucked. Release both your knees off the ground and gently start to walk your hands back towards your body, and you will end up in a simple forward bend position. Let's circle the hands. Take your hands all the way towards your left side. Come back to the center. Circle your hands all the way towards the right side and come back to the center. One more time, circle it towards the left side and come back to the center. Circle it towards the right side and come back to the center. Bend your knees, press your belly into your thighs, fly your hands to the side. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Interlock your hands, press the heel of the palm all the way up. Separate your legs out a little bit over. Not too wide, maybe to the distance of your hips. Let's take the hands all the way towards the right side. Come back to the center. Let's take it towards the left side. And come back to the center. Separate your hands out. Let's give a back bend. Take your hands all the way to the back. Interlock your hands. Pull those hands down. Your hands are still resting on your hips. And bend your knees. Let's do like a pedaling, right? Standing on the same place, bend your knees. And then continue to bend your knees as you give a back bend to the body. Chin up, chest up. Pull the belly button towards you. Take your time. Slowly bring yourself up into a standing position. Release your hands. Shake, shake, shake your hands off and your legs off. Alright, so today we will do one round of sun salutation because last week we did a very gentle class. So I will slowly try to increase the intensity. Although we started with a very slow warm-up, let's do one round of sun salutation. We'll go very slowly. Bring your legs together. Bring your hands to your heart center. Very slowly as you inhale, take your hands all the way up. Give a nice back bend to the body. Exhale, bring yourself into a forward bend position. Very slowly take your time, step your right leg all the way to the back. Press your right heel to the back. Remember we learned about pushing our hips, so push your hips forward and take your gaze all the way up. And breathe. Ready? Very slowly take your left leg all the way to the back. Hold a plank position. Stay where you are. I'm going to move to the side so you can see me better. Now what I don't want you to do is do this or do this. Right? Keep your upper body parallel to the ground like a plank, super stable. Now this is too much for you. You can't hold this position. Then drop your knees down. That's okay. And breathe. Let's all drop our knees down. Relax your toes. Let the toenails press the ground. Make sure your elbows don't jet out sideways like that. Bend your elbows towards your body. Start to hollow your belly. The belly does not touch the ground. Slowly bend your elbows towards your body. Scoop your belly up. Lift it up. And then bring your chin down to the ground. Inhale. Let's make our way into a full cobra position. Breathe. Gently anchor your toes. And let's breathe now in a downward dog position, which means to say now our hips are lifting up to the ceiling. And slowly pedal your legs off, bending one knee at a time, pressing the opposite heel. And switch. And switch. And two more. And just one last one. Let's work on pressing both the heels down to the ground. Very slowly step your right leg forward. Place your hands on either side of your right leg. And now work on pushing your hips forward, look to the back. Now if you watch me, I'm not doing this with my knee, right? I'm pressing my heel all the way to the back while I'm trying to peel my chest off, my leg looking towards the ceiling. And breathe. Very slowly look down towards the ground. Step your left leg forward into a forward bend position. Your fingertips, if they don't touch the ground, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You can bend your knees if you feel tension at the back of your legs. Very slowly as you inhale, fly your hands to the side. Take your hands all the way up. Let's give a back bend to the body. Take your fingertips up to the ceiling. Circle your hands. Rotate your shoulders. And reverse the direction of the rotation of your shoulders. Okay, that was half round of sun salutation. For those of you who are doing it for the first time, I'm going really slow so you can get the flow. Hands to the heart center. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bring yourself into a forward bend position. Let's step the left leg all the way to the back. Make sure you press your left heel. Stay where you are. I'm going to go to the side. Right? Make sure you don't do this. You press your heel back, look towards the ceiling. And breathe. Look down towards the ground. Take your right leg to the back. Bring yourself into a plank position. Upper body parallel to the ground. Your wrist is in line with your shoulders. You're working on pressing both your heels to the back. Too much for you? Drop your knees down. Breathe. Let's all drop our knees down. Relax your toes. Let the toenails touch the ground. Bend your elbows towards your body. And hollow your belly. Bring your chin down to the ground. Inhale, slide yourself up into a full cobra position. Anchor your toes. Bring yourself into a downward dog position and start to pedal your legs off. Bending one knee at a time, pressing the opposite heel. And switch. And switch. And work on pressing both your heels down towards the ground. Very slowly step your left leg forward. Take your time, no rush whatsoever. Press your right heel to the back. Push your hips forward. Take your gaze all the way up. And breathe. Make sure your jaw is relaxed. Very slowly look down towards the ground. Gently hop your right leg forward, come into a forward bend position. And breathe. Slowly fly your hands to the side. Take your hands all the way up. Let's give a counter position. Give a back bend to the body. Chin up, chest up. Fingertips up to the ceiling and circle your hands all the way out. Rotate your shoulders and reverse the direction of the rotation. And shake your legs off a little bit and shake your hands off a little bit. Alright, we're going to come to I'm going to go to the back of the room because you'll be able to see me better. Adjust your cameras because we're going to go into a lying down position. So that way you don't have to strain your neck by looking up towards your device. Adjust your cameras and then lie down on your back on your mat. Once you lie down, slowly bring both your knees into your chest and we're going to massage the lower back. So let's draw circles. Very slow massage, touching the four corners around the lower back. And reverse the direction. Start your circle from the other side. And come back to the center. Stay. Place your hands, both your hands on top of your shin and pull your thighs into your body. So basically we are working on using our thighs to press into the belly. That's going to press our lower back down to the ground, supporting the lower back. Very gently extend your right leg out. Keep it hovering off the ground. Pull your left thigh. Place both your hands on top of your left shin and pull that leg into your body. Your right leg is off the ground. Slowly lift your hand up. Lift your elbows up. Let's make it a dynamic switch here. So switch. Bring your right into your chest. Extend your left. All toes flexed. So we are not pointing the toes, we are flexing. And switch. And switch. And two more. And one last one. Bring both your knees into your chest. Place your head down and just move your knees from side to side, massaging the lower back. Make sure you reach all the way to the right side. Come back to the center and reach all the way towards the left side. So you're really kind of reaching to the corners of the back, massaging it. Drop your feet down. So you are heading into a bridge position. Those of us who are connecting with bridge position, set yourself up for bridge position. Those of us who are new to bridge position, keep your legs hip width apart. Have space between your thighs. Rest your hands next to your body. Very slowly as you inhale, let's all start to peel the lower back off the ground, the mid back off the ground, and lift your belly button all the way up, coming into a bridge position. You can either stay here, if it is you're new to this position, you can just stay here. Those of us who want to challenge it, slightly lift your right leg off the ground. So it's not going up to the ceiling, it's just half an inch actually off the ground. Drop your right leg down, both feet are down into a full bridge position one more time. This time, slowly work on lifting your left feet slightly off the ground, half an inch only off the ground. Drop your left feet down and let's get into a full bridge position. Both feet are pressing to the ground. And now slowly let's start to bring our shoulder blades down, mid back, lower back, and the tailbone. Gently bring both your knees into your chest and let's massage the lower back. And reverse the direction. Very slowly pull both your knees all the way into your chest. Flex your feet. left leg down to the ground. Extend your right leg all the way up. So one leg is pointing, reaching towards the ceiling, but you have your feet in a flex position. Point your toes and flex. And point and flex. One more point and flex. Take your hands to the back of your right leg. Bend your right leg. Bring that thigh towards your belly. Now if you're able to reach your hand to the outside of that leg like that, you can hold it like that. Otherwise, you can hold it from the inside. You can hold the big toe of that leg. If none of this is working for you, place your hands to the back of your thigh like that and pull that leg into your body. Right? So option 1 would be place it at the back of your thigh like this. Option 2 would be hold your big toe like that. Option 3 would be take it to the outside and take this knee to the outside of your armpit and pull that leg down towards the ground. So you are in a half happy baby position, helping yourself open your glutes and the inside of your thighs. Now gently extend that right leg all the way up. Slowly rotate your ankle and reverse the direction. Drop your right leg down to the ground. Just move your knees one time from side to side like that. Come back to the center. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Take your left leg up. Flex your feet. Point and flex. And point and flex. One more point and flex. Quickly rotate and reverse. Ready? Now let's take our hands to the back of the thigh. We'll start with the option 1, right? Let's all pull that leg, left leg towards the body by bending the knee. Maybe this is a good option for us. We can stay here. Those of us who want to try option 2, place your index finger and the center finger to the big toe and then pull that leg like that. Option 3, take your leg to the hand to the outside, to the knife edge of that left leg and pull that leg down your knee towards your left armpit. And breathe. Very slowly extend your left leg all the way up. Point and flex. Rotate your ankle. Reverse the direction. Drop your leg down and bring both your knees into your chest and massage the lower back. Move it from side to side. Or draw circles. And reverse the direction. Extend your legs, reach your hands over your head. Let's give one full body stretch. Fingertips and toes being stretched in the opposite direction. Releasing the abdominal muscles. And let it go. Open up your hands, open up your legs. Find a nice comfortable position to relax your body for the next few minutes. As you lie down on the mat, in the final position, Shavasana, with your eyes closed, try to create space around your lower back and your shoulder blades by separating your hands and legs a little bit wider and away from the body. Start to let go of every muscle onto the ground, completely surrendering to Mother Earth. Breathe to your lower back muscles and relax them onto the ground. Create space between your shoulder blades and let them relax onto the ground. Soften your facial expressions by relaxing all your facial muscles. Relax your jaw and your tongue inside your mouth. Relax your eyeballs and the space in between your eyebrows. Let's all take one conscious, slow breath in and a very relaxing, deep breath out. Very gently bend both your knees and turn your body to the right side. Take the support of your hands and make your way up into a seated position with your eyes closed. Bringing your hands to the heart center with the thumb touching the heart center. If you wish to make a small prayer for your loved ones and the world around you, you may do that at this time. Whenever you are ready, very slowly start to open your eyes by first bringing the gaze towards the floor and slowly coming up to eye level. Thank you very much for sharing your practice with me this morning. Let's all click the board together and say Namaste. Namaste. Thank you. I'll see you all next week. Please register for the classes. As Adrian mentioned, all the classes are open for registration. Go ahead and register for them if you wish to join for the upcoming sessions. I'll give the control back to Adrian. Thank you, Adrian. Would you like to say anything?